Hi y'all, and welcome to Bean Crazy Custom Creations. I'm Miss Frances, and I finally figured out what I'm going to do with those little copper fans that I showed on my channel. I'm actually going to cover them. I have like 3 different kinds of Betty Boop material. So I am going to decoupage the Betty Boop material to the fan, and I may embellish the edges with some, I have some multicolored glass here. I also have some little gems, but right now I've just done a rough drawing of how I want to cut the material out to decoupage it on this metal fan. And those, I don't know where you can find them, guys. These came from my husband's mom. And so I'm going to turn them into Betty Boops so I can hang them in my Betty Boop room as soon as it's vacant. So, I mean as soon as it's vacant, which hope to be soon. Come on. Brand new pair of scissors. Come on. You should open. And like I said, I just did a rough because I was thinking I'm going to put some no fray on it, but I was thinking about gluing it around to the back half of the fan. So I did like a rough sketch of the outer edge of the fan. And right now I'm just cutting the material out. And I will, as soon as I get done cutting it, I will show you what I have. These are my new scissors I bought because my granddaughter ruined my other scissors. They won't stay locked and they don't cut worth a crud now. So, I got a new pair and I've hid them and I'm not letting them use them. Okay, this is what I have. And I know I'm not going to get all the boops in there. So I just went for the one walking the dog in the leopard skin. But the whole material has all different kinds of Betty Boops in it. And I'd like to use more of it, but I might go upstairs and bring down my... I don't think I made my hat out of this one. I think I made my reversible bucket hat out of the Biker Betty Boop and the cards. One side's Biker Betty Boop and the other side's made from the card Betty Boop. Okay, so, and this is what I use to mark with. It's Taylor's chalk. That came from Temu. Okay. I don't know. I'm thinking I want to cover the bottom of that too. So I kind of drew around it. Now, I know we're not in the right spot. We can't be because I left plenty of room on both sides for me to tuck it under if I wanted to. I mean, I'm not going to tuck much under, but I'm going to tuck some under. Okay. I'm going to trim this a little bit more, and then we'll get to sticking. I haven't done the other ones yet. I have more Betty Boop material. I just don't know which I'm going to do out of which. Because there are three different Betty Boops. I actually had 4, but I had to pick out of the 3. I may even have more than 4. I'm not sure. I'm not real sure. I mean, the Betty Boop material came from Hobby Lobby, and it's not real easy to find it at Hobby Lobby. You just have to be there at a certain... You just got to grab it when you see it. Pretty much grab it when you see it, because it's not easy to find. Yeah, I'm not going to say this is going to work very well, but right now I'm not going to cut the fan. Well, I might. I did mark it, but I don't know if I marked it big enough to, so I cut on the outside of it just in case I didn't mark it big enough to tuck any over. Because I don't know if I did or not. Okay. Alright, I probably should have put some, hold on, I think I'm going to go get some either wax paper or some parchment paper to put underneath this so I don't get it all over my felt. I don't know. I might not have cut out enough. But that's okay, because I can always bring it to the edge and embellish it, or bring it up some and embellish it. I mean, it's not that big a deal. Embellish the edge down here. Okay, that's what I had so far. And I know I need to move my camera back a little bit more, but I don't know how much more it'll go. I could move it down some. Why is it leaning? I don't know. Because I moved it earlier because I was trying to do a video on the diamond paintings and nothing seemed to work out right. So, that's what I did. There. Alright. Let me go, and I need to go and get some parchment paper. Something to put it on. Well, I got a piece of plastic here, but I hate using that plastic because that's what I normally cover my keyboard with when I'm doing epoxy, so I don't get my keyboard all nasty. Because I do. I mean, my keyboard itself is covered with a silicone mat, but the mouse pad is not. And that's what usually gets all goopy. Alright. Alright, well, we are just going to lay that aside for now. I haven't opened this in a while, so I might have a hard time getting it open. That's what I was afraid of. Alright, I'm going to pause you while I get this open. Okay, the No Fray was old and it was dried up, so we're going to roll with it like it is. So I'm going to start by putting a coat of Mod Podge on this first so I can get the material on there the way I want it. Yeah, getting it everywhere. That's okay. I haven't used it in a while, so I'm surprised it's not more dried up than it is. I'm going to go down there because even though there's holes, I kind of wanted to cover that part up. Even though I know it's a fan, I kind of want to cover it. I don't know. May cover that part up too. I might not. I don't know. I don't know. It's my idea, and I'm just winging it for the moment. Right now, I'm just winging it. I want to try and get it stuck down first before I go over the top of it. I want it to be in the grooves like it's supposed to be. And I don't know if it's going to do that or not. I may not have put enough Mod Podge on there. Come on. Lay down. Nope. Want you to smooth out. I don't want wrinkles everywhere. Trying not to anyway. I wished I could have gotten more boops in there. Or the little Betty Boop. But I just had to pick one, and I kind of like the one with the little dog, even though we cut the dog off for the most part. I don't think we could have went up much further, and I don't really want to. I kind of may not cover the bottom half there. I don't know. Right now I'm just winging it, and that's not sticking like I want it to. Kind of want you to not be wrinkled. I mean, I'm going to go over the top half of it too, but I may just put something down at the bottom. I wish I hadn't cut the little dog off, but I did. So, I mean, it is what it is now. It's already cut. I mean, I could peel it off and recut it, but I'm not going to. Right now, I'm just trying to get her stuck where I want her. Alright, I'm sorry. I had the cup right in your way so you can see what I'm doing. Right now I'm just trying to get any wrinkles out of it that might be in there. It's okay. I'm gonna go over the top of it too, so it may be a while because it's gonna have to dry. I may have to turn the fan on it to get it dry. If I just put a light layer over the top, I think it'll be fine. But before I do that, I'm thinking I want to flip it over. Yeah, I got glue everywhere, didn't I? Okay. Let me get a wipe so I can wipe that up. Yeah, don't tell me I'm out of baby wipes. I may have to get some more. Yep, there's only 2 left. Put that back in there so it stays wet. Okay. Whoa, don't spill your glue, Kay. Just trying to wipe this off so when I stick it and turn it over, I don't get it all over it before I am ready to. Alright, we're going to just take this glue and try and overlap the material too, because I didn't cut it quite as well as I thought I had. Even though I marked it, I didn't cut it as well as I thought I had. Yeah. Alright, let's take this and fold it over. Stick it down. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm just pulling the material over and sticking it into the Mod Podge that I put on it. Because I have some more No Fray, but I don't know where it's at the moment. So, I mean, I know it's with a bunch of other glue that I have, but I don't have a clue where that's at. And I know I've seen it recently, but that doesn't tell me nothing. You know, I always put stuff up so well that I had it for myself. I'm good at it. I'm getting better at it every day. Better at it every single day. Okay. Alright, there's that. And I didn't really leave it. I didn't leave a lot on the side, did I? Yep, I did not. Probably have to cut it there in order to stick it over. Make sure that stays stuck. Alright, might have to put a little more on there. Yeah, it's kind of boring here today. So cold outside, you really don't want to go outside. And it snowed last night, and we got supposedly more coming, so it's kind of sucky. Yeah, I might have to do something different with that. Yeah, I shouldn't have trimmed it so short, but, and that, give me the other scissors. I don't want glue over my new scissors. Not at all. Okay, I may cut that out. Yeah, I started to come down here last night and do a video on I still want to do a video on it. I just had to order the right size framing for my diamond paintings. Because what I got, it doesn't fit on any painting that I got. Yeah, I was not happy. And the one I tried to frame in a frame, yeah, that didn't work out too well either. I tried, but it did not work. So, I tried it. Okay. Yeah, just as long as I stick it over and it stays stuck, I think I'll be good. Sorry, I got rid of her little doggy. Doggone it. Doggone it. I wasn't trying to, and I think I may end up trimming this piece off. Maybe a little bit more, if I can get a hold of it. Come on. Alright, that's fine. That'll work. Alright, so that's what we got so far. I like it. And it's going to go great in my boot room. And like I said, I will take a picture of it as soon as somebody vacates my house. Yeah, we're going to go over this with the Mod Podge. I mean, it'll dry clear, so it'll just help hold it on there, I think. and I had different materials for different fans. Yeah, I don't want to go up that way, really. I didn't really want to stick it to my plastic either. But that's okay. We'll get it off. And we may put some embellishments somewhere. I don't know yet how I'm going to hang it. I think I'm going to have to probably drill a hole because I want to hang it from the top. And the hole's right there, and I'm not hanging it that way. Because I put the material on a different way, so I'm not going to hang it that way. Probably more than I needed to put on there, really. And I see my... Oh, it's stuck on there. I thought it had came loose, but it has not. Alright, we're going to set this one aside somewhere and let it dry. Come on, stick. I don't want you coming off. Yeah. Alright. That's what it looks like so far. And I'm hoping it'll stay stuck. Okay, so here's that one. There's that one. I'm going to lay it aside so it'll dry. As soon as I find somewhere where I want to lay it, I had some card. Yeah, I'm going to put it over there on my... over there and let it dry. It'll be fine. It's on the silicone. It'll be fine. Okay, so let's wipe this off. Probably should have just got some wax paper. And I think I may just put you on hold and go get some wax paper. Because that way I can just wad it up and throw it away. Ain't like I use a lot of wax paper, and I do use this plastic, so I don't really kind of want it to use it again. So I'll be right back. Okay, so the second one's going to be Biker Betty. That's the one I'm making, that one. I hope, I'm trying to keep her in there. I'll have to move her around. I got some wax paper this time, so I can always throw it away and get more. When I get it all over the paper. That's okay. I don't care. Because it will get all over it. Alright. Make sure I got plenty on there this time, because I want it to stick good. And once I get it in place, I don't want it moving around. Okay. Alright. I want to keep her bike and her shoe. So, I mean, I may have to turn it a little bit that way. Yep, I'm going to make sure that she stays where I want her. worried about the excess because I'm just going to tuck it over. I was just trying to make sure I got her bike. I knew I wasn't going to be able to get Betty Boop in there too because that wasn't going to work. Okay. Trying to get the wrinkles out. Come on. No wrinkles. Almost got Betty Boop in there. Almost. Well, you know, depends on what you want to get in there, and Biker Betty was what I want in there, because I have a Biker Betty salt and pepper shakers up there in my cabinet, and a Biker Betty cookie jar. So, okay. Okay, if I get a little on the front, I'm going to put more on it anyway. I think I might have actually went a little crazy on the material there. It's okay. I don't really need that much, but all right, let's do some trimming here. Turn it and trim. I'm just going to trim some off because I don't need that much. And I don't want to use my new scissors because I don't want glue all over them. Okay. Whoops, not the glue over, okay? That's fine there. Okay. And let's do, I'm just kind of eyeballing it, and I need to make sure I leave enough this time to stick down so it stays stuck. Like I said, I'm just going to hang them in my Betty Boop room as soon as I get my Betty Boop room back. Alright, those can go in there. And let's get this coated and get that stuck. I don't care that I got glue all over it, really. I just want to make sure it stays stuck. Okay. I'm just sticking it, folding it over and sticking it down. Alright, there's that. Stick. No, stick. No, I don't want no little wrinkles in there. I want you to be stuck. Okay. Trying not to get it all over my felt. I already got stuff all over it. And I really didn't want to do that, but I did. That's think when I was doing perfect cast or mixed mold, I got that all over my, and I wasn't trying to, but I did. Uh-oh. Alright. No, you're going to stay stuck one way or the other. Yeah. Okay. Flip it around. Let's stick this down first. Come on. You're gonna stay stuck. I have to put a little more glue up there. Okay. Well, come on. What are you coming unstuck for? Okay. Alright. Let's coat the front and then we'll set it over there to dry and we'll do the little one. A little piece of material. I don't know where I'll put the embellishments, if I do. I mean, I've got lace, I've got ribbon, I've got glass. I think I even have some little gems over there. I have some big gems too, but I don't know where I would put those. I mean, I'd like to put them somewhere. Alright, there's that one. And I'll let it dry. Over there on my mat. Now, we're going to get a clean piece of wax paper. Okay. Now, come on, I was going to say, I just left that wax paper down here, dang it. Alright, where's the end of it? There we go. I'm not really worried about wasting it because I don't use it for anything else. I use parchment paper for most of the other stuff I do, so I'm not really worried about wasting it any. Give me this chalk in case I need it. Okay. Alright, so on the little one, I wish I had a bigger one probably for this one too. But here's the little one. And here's the material I have for the little one. Looks like Betty Boop comic strip. So I don't know exactly. I mean, I'm not going to get a bunch of them on there. I'm trying. I may get those 3 on there and end up cutting the lips off. But I kind of want to not waste the material. So let's go over here. are pretty close to that. Yeah, maybe too close to that edge. Yeah, maybe. Let's see what we can do here. Huh. Well, darn it. I kind of just don't want to waste a bunch of material. I'm not going to get her all on there. Dang it. I need to just pick one. Let's see. Actually didn't want to waste it, but this is the one. This one right here is the one I got tattooed on the back of my leg. So I'm going to try and go with that one. And I don't know how much, I mean, I'm not going to get it all in there. There's no way. So, I'm kind of gonna wing it again. I'm going to hold it. Yeah, that's not where I want to cut, that's for sure. Yeah, let's just hold and cut out. I mean, you know, if I waste a little bit of it, I'm not worried about that. I kind of don't want to waste a bunch, but okay, I can't see. I need to put my fingertips on the top of that so I know how far out to go. Yeah, my dog's trotting around up there. We're way over here. I don't want to get too close. Okay. Alrighty, I'm not worried about that. I'll get what I can over in there, and the rest I'll just fold over. That's all I can do. And it'll look fine in my baby room. Sure it will. It'll look just fine in my boot room. I'm sure I'm going to have to go up there and keep an eye on those girls unless he takes them with him when he goes to pick up my great niece from work. I don't think they really liked me watching them this morning either. But hey, that's the way it goes. Uh-oh. I need to bring it down. I need to bring it down some. I'm going to cut her foot off. And I don't want to cut her foot off. There we go. I'm not worried about cutting some of her off. I just didn't want to cut her foot off. Piece of my hair. Alright, we will, as soon as these dry, we will finish this video up. Now, I don't know that I want all that material, but, I mean, I definitely got to cut out this part, because I want to fold it over. I may leave her like that. I don't know. Okay. And I need to cut out that side. Okay, and that's too much. I don't need that much to fold over. I'm gonna go right along here and cut that off for now. And let's do this side, which I got way too much on the okay. That's way too much on the top, really. But that's okay. I'm not worried about it. Just more that I have to put over there. Oh, what crybabies. I swear to God. Yeah, somebody's stomping across the floor, and I know you can hear that. I know you heard it. I know you heard it. Somebody's crying and throwing a fit. Alright, I'm going to pause you for a minute. Sorry about that. I know you could hear her stomping around upstairs. She just got in trouble for playing in the bathroom. So, that's what happens when you play in the bathroom. I do not want them playing in my bathroom. I have a sink in there that needs to be... It's being held by a bracket and... the pedestal. That's all that's holding it, because my husband took the anchors out of it, bought new anchors, but didn't put them in. So, I haven't got my boys over here to do it yet, and they probably won't come over and do it until somebody moves out, so, yeah. So, I mean, you know, that's just the way. Let's do this at a 45 there. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I may have to put a little more glue on it to hold it. Yeah, because I got some there that's not wanting to stay stuck very well. I should have put some little cuts in it. And I did not. So I got a little bit of wrinkles in the material, but as long as it stays, yeah, see, I'm not sure it's going to stay glued down. I don't care about getting glue on those scissors. I just clean them off with some alcohol. Alright, well, we'll see. Alright, let's get this one stuck over so we can do, we'll have to do another 45 on that one, or 90, whatever. I call it 45, it may be 90, I don't know. Get it stuck. And then trim. Yeah, they're going to go pick their mom up from work now, so at least I'll have a little bit of quiet until they get back anyway. Yeah. All right. I might have to do a few more little cuts. I don't know. I'm put a little more glue on that end too. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to glue her down. I don't know. I'm just going to trim around it. And maybe just leave her because I don't want to. I didn't really want to cut her off. I'm having a hard time trying to get it cut though. Oh, come on. Really? Okay, it's good enough. I'm not real picky. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Whenever they get in trouble, instead of getting a spanking, they get put in the corner. And that's what she was stomping about, is because she had to go to the corner. And I'm just, kind of counting the days to where I don't have to hear that anymore. Hopefully soon. Well, won't be any sooner than the 28th. That's for sure, but by then she ought to have her keys and be ready to move in. Alright. Yeah, we'll be back when these are dry, and I'll figure out if I'm going to embellish them with anything. So we'll be back. Alright, it's dried now. So I think I'm going to go across I'm going to try E6000 and go across the edge and put some colored glass on it. And the colored glass came from Amazon. I'm going to do a little bit at a time here. Give me a spoon. Darn it. Oops, sticky finger in there. That's okay. I got wax paper here. And that'll pick up any that doesn't stick. Go. I don't know where I stopped at there. I think right there, but well, I'm trying to get it to spread. Having a little bit of a rough time trying to get it out of the tube and get it to spread the way I want it to. Probably just put these in my display case upstairs, prop them up, because I don't know that I want to hang them, because I don't want to have to drill a hole in them. So probably just going to set it in my display case with all my other boop stuff. I'm trying to get this glue out, get it coming out like I want it. Bless it. I don't know if I go down the sides or not. I think I'm just going to stick with doing the top. I might be able to go down the side, but I got glass stuck to it already. It's a bead in there. I don't know where the bead came from. It didn't have to have a lot. I just want some kind of sparkle to it. Doesn't have to have a lot of sparkle. I'm going to do it on all of them, I think. I don't know whether I want to go down the sides of it, because I'm going to have to prop it up in my cabinet up there. Doesn't have to have a lot. I just want it to stick. Try and keep this all together so I don't, there's some static on the plastic box here, and the more I pull it away, the more it pulls any pieces away. Alright. Should have a glove on, but I don't. Just gonna push it down where the glue is, and then I'll pick it up and dump off any excess. Okay. Darn it, trying to keep it on that wax paper there. Okay, there we go. Very pretty. I like it. It's sparkly. I might go down the sides. I don't know. Get it all back in one little spot here so I can scoop it up. And I might. Just trying to get it all together here. Alright, let's go. Yeah, the stupid glue. Come on. I know I got a new tube of this, but I kind of would like to finish a tube before I open a new tube. And I think I might put some on this part here, just because I left it. Okay. Come on. Trying to keep it on the edge, but it ain't working too easily because it didn't want to squeeze out of the tube very easy. I don't know. The B7000 probably would have worked better. I don't know if it would have held it enough. That's why I went with the E6000. All right. Scoop that up. Flipping them everywhere now. Come on, get back over there. It. Trying to figure out how to grab it now because I don't want to knock any of them that are stuck off. Okay, there you go. There's that one. All right, let's set it over there and let it dry. I'm trying to figure out what else I got I can use. Yeah, I got glue all over my hands. Get out of there, glue. Doggone it. Ugh. I hate glue sometimes. I mean, it shouldn't be running out of there like it is. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to wipe that glue off, I think, because I want those to go back in the package for now, because I don't know what else I'm going to use. I don't have any, just plain red glass. I've got some other colored glass, that I got from Temu. I don't have any just plain red. Is what I'd like to have. I need to get that glue off the... And I got it on my felt. Doggone it. And there's glue right there too. Alright. He's down there. I'm trying to get all these pieces up that I've dropped. Because this is, I really like this glass. It's pretty. It's like multicolored and it's very pretty. So I don't know what else I'm going to use. I do have some other chunkier glass, but I don't know if E6000 will hold it on there. I don't know. Bless it. Why are we sticking here? There ain't no glue. You just want to stick to the wax paper. Yeah, I got some other glass, but I think it's all chunkier glass. I don't have any which I could use. I don't think I have any red. I have some black, some blue, some green, some silver. I just thought this would be a little easier to use than getting the chunky glass out. And besides, I'm just gonna set them up in my Betty Boop cabinet up there. I'm not gonna hang them on the wall, cause you know, first of all, cause there's kids here, and I don't want my stuff all. You know, it's hard enough as it is. They thrash enough stuff around here without me having to. Oh my God. A little jerky bud up there, howling away. Trying to get this off of there. Keep just. Come on. What the heck? Where'd it go this time? There. Okay. Next one. Be my Biker Betty, which I wished I had some red. Yeah, I didn't put my lid back on here right either. Give me a minute here. Because what I'm afraid of is I'm going to put it back on there, and if it's sticky at all, I'll have a hard time getting it off again. Trying to make sure I get all the sticky off before I put the lid back on. I'm sure they're back. That's why the dog's barking. I'm sure they're back. It's okay. Alright. I never get much time by myself anymore. Not until they move out. Once they're moved, it'll be fine. I'm trying to get this pulled off of here. Really, I'm trying to get the whole dried stuff pulled off, so my lid don't get stuck on there when I screw it back down. Well, it's about as unsticky as I'm going to get it. Okay. Put my lid back on it right. Okay. Now figure out what the heck do I want to put up there. I mean, I have some lace. I have some rickrack. Yeah, I could use, oh, you know what? I do got some red Mylar flakes. I forgot about those. Yes, I do. I might glue some Mylar flakes to it. It'll work just fine. Yeah, if I can get the glue to come out. Where'd my, yeah, I don't know. That's what I'd like to use, but it's just getting it to come out. Yeah, they're home, unfortunately. Unfortunately, they're home. The adults I don't mind so much. It's the kids who don't want to eat anything, don't want to listen, don't pay attention, do whatever they want to do, stomp on the floor, throw little fits. Yeah, I've had about all I can really muster out of them. Okay. Well, let's set this somewhere else. What do I got? I'm going to set it on top of this piece of plastic. Alright. Give me my spoon back. I'm going to use some. You read my mind. I can always put whatever I drop back in the container. It's okay. I had them out for a reason. I was trying to make some new fireball things for Giselle because I don't like the way the others turned out. So had them out for that reason. And I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. I don't know if I'm gonna go down the sides of it. I kind of just like the top of it being done. I just want to make sure the Mylar flakes are sticking to it. Okay. Leave the lid off. Just make sure they're sticking. Make sure they stuck. Just trying to make sure it's stuck. I don't think I'm going to go down the sides on this one. I just like the top. There you go. I like the red. I might use the red on the other one. That one's done. I just need to let it dry. Oh, you know what? I should have put some. Nope, let me finish here. I'm going to try and get it back on there, but I want to keep these all scooped up if I can. Too much static. Okay. Yeah, because I didn't do the bottom like I did the other one. And I do want to do it too. May not do the sides, but I want to do the bottom. Come on. That's okay. That's alright, I don't care. As long as it's where I want it to be, which is pretty close. There we go. Yeah, I like the bottom now. I've already covered up most of the copper anyway, so I don't want to. Okay. Okay, I'll have to put the Mylar flakes on there, and the glass I already put on my list, but now I'll have to put the Mylar flakes on there. And I kind of made a mess with them. So let's see if I can get them back in the jar, I hope. Yeah, it may not happen. It's wax paper, and I would have thought that it wouldn't stick that bad, but it did. All right. There's that. Okay, now let's do the little one, which I just want to cover the base, the little base part of that. Let's see here. I don't know. I got another different red, I think. Yeah. Type O, which is redder red, a brighter red or a darker red than this one. I gotta get those keychains finished for Giselle so I can send them to her. Alright, we're gonna put some more. I might have a little mixed. That's okay. I'm just going to do the very bottom of this. Where'd my spoon go? I don't want to do a bunch. I just want to... Okay, there's that. Okay. All right. I laid it back down on there. Yeah, just gonna go along the top. Yep, get this finished, take a picture, and get this video up. It's been, well, it's been a pretty productive week for me. I got a lot of stuff accomplished upstairs, and I got some more to accomplish, but I will get it done eventually. And maybe I'll just use the glass again on that one instead of using the red. Yeah, I might use the glass. The reason I had that out was so I could do what I needed to do. Alright, let's get this. I will have to put that Mylar on there. Just gonna stick it on the top and call it done. I got Mylar on the bottom, but that's fine. It's mine anyway, so I'm good with it. Okay. Put a little more. I see some glue right there. A little more on the end. Some glue right there too. Alrighty. Alrighty. I got stuck. Alright, that's cute. I like that too. I don't care that it has Mylar on the bottom. I like the glass on it. Okay, well, let me get this mess cleaned up. I'll leave this one over here to dry, but I'm going to have to get this mess cleaned up and get this glue capped before I have a mess again. I can get another thing of Okay, I do have an announcement to make, but I will make it again on my live tomorrow when I do my live. But I do want to apologize to Miss April for what I said on my live last Friday about the rice paper. I do remember that I did tell her, even after I paid for the paper, because she was making me a blessing box, I did tell her, don't worry about it, send it with the blessing box. Yes, I did. And I'm sorry, Miss April, I had no right to, I wasn't trying to call you out, and I had no right to even say anything. I'd had something to drink, and I shouldn't have said it. I am very sorry, Miss April, and that's all I can say, is I'm very sorry for, I didn't mean to call you out on it. I know you got things going on in your life, same as everybody else, so I didn't mean to call you out on it, and I'm very sorry, and I hope you'll accept my apology. And I will apologize again on my live, so all the subscribers can. Ooh, boy, that stuff just doesn't, it sticks. It sticks to that wax paper. It just doesn't want to come off of there. Okay, I will do my shout outs, and then I am gonna take my pictures. And I will call this, well, now, great. I got some all along the edge there. Doggone it. Get it picked up. I got along the edge and the box wouldn't close now. Darn it. I don't remember how much this was. I just remember getting it off of Amazon because I like the multicolored glass. So, and I have some little glass ones from Temu, but I don't think I have multicolored. I might. I don't think so. Okay, let me close this. Let me do my shout out list, and then I will take my pictures and get this video loaded. Shout out list is Wanda's Blessed Creations, Stacy _ the Crafty Cat, Resi Liz, Art by me, Andrew Walker, India Brady Art, Cosmic Billy Holman Creations, Cosmic Carols Creations, at Artsy Doodles 1, My Love of Crafts, Butch's Resin Creations, Dragons and Dresses Craftsorium, Created with Wingless Angels, TLC's Handmade Hayloft, Roseanne's Crafting Corner, Coral Marine's Resin Art, Marvelous Artsy, Crafting with Carla, Cynthia's Crafts and More, Amy's Resin Corner, Kat Johnson, Mini Scenes GB, Easel Does It Studio, Martha's Craft Room, Ruby's Resin Studio, Custom Created Handmade Crafts, Mama's Madhouse Creations, Gail Hinkey, Clear Creations, The Blue Elephant Gifts, Creepy Crafts, Gert Creates, Patricia's Crafting Corner, June's House of Crafts, Reb Critter, Bright Star Creative, at Resin Artist, The Resiner Poorhouse, Lori, Lore, aka Midwest Meemaw, Missouri Mama, Resin Me Up, and let me write those down right now because I keep forgetting to write them down, and I do have some new ones, and I just gotta find them. Alright, I'm gonna write these on my tablet right now before I forget about it. Alright. I'm looking real quick here. Okay, Heart Creations by Renee. And the other one is Laney something. Laney, God bless it, go back. Laney's Crafting Creations. Laney. I guess it would help if I would spell it right. Laney's Crafting Creations. There was another one too, but I don't know that I ever found her page. Let me go see if I can find it right now. It was with Stressful Mom Paints. But why I can't find it, I don't know. I'll have to keep working on that one because I don't know for sure. All right. See you tomorrow night for the live. Good night.